Toprak to MotoGP is a done deal. I know I'm a bit behind times with this. It's been known now for about 2.5-3 weeks, but I live in Ireland. Information travels a bit slower this part of the world. Today's video, the whole point of the video is to talk about the enigma that is Toprak and how he will fit in to the MotoGP circus and what it means for this track here on screen. The very, very interesting Istanbul part that we saw on the calendar back in 2005, 2007. Fortunately, like so many, fell off for financial reasons, which is a shame, because personally I think it's one of the most interesting circuits from a rider's perspective. I don't remember much about the races at the time, but I do remember watching back and thinking that looks like fun track, and from what I've played on, it's an absolute flow circuit and really is a fun race track. Now, for many years the question, would Toprak get to GP? Became a world champion with the Yamaha, jumped to BMW, became a second-time world champion, even in bigger, kind of more explosive fashion on the BMW. And Suzuki dropping out of GP left a bit of a hole, and it looked like maybe BMW were kind of maybe building a team to come over into the Grand Prix paddock along with Toprak. That fell flat in its face. It looked like Toprak might sign for Honda and Superbikes, do a year with them, and then go over in 27 with the new regs and the Pirelli tyres. That didn't come to fruition, and now Toprak is back with Yamaha, the team he won his first world championship with, beating Johnny Ray to the title in Superbikes. And a big part of why he's going now is that Lynn Jarvis, the head of MotoGP Yamaha's project up until last year, has stood down. He has retired. They have a new man at the helm, and he's a lot more of a fan of Toprak, and Toprak is a lot more of a fan of him. So that's a big bargaining chip they have, because Toprak's manager Savoglu has always said that if we ever do make the switch across, it will be only to a factory team. Now he signed for Prima Pramac Yamaha Racing in MotoGP, which of course is the satellite team to the Monster Energy Yamaha team of Alex Rins and Fabio Quartararo. So he has signed for a Pramac, which is always and will always be a customer team, which of course is a satellite team, and it's not a factory team. Now, will he have factory support? You can put your bottom dollar on it. There's absolutely no question that Yamaha will be putting all the niceties and everything to the one side and giving Pramac a lot of assistance. And what it means for Jack Miller and Miguel Oliveira, we still don't know. From what we can tell, that Jack is obviously on a one-year deal, ends at the end of the year, and Miguel, any basically rider that has ever signed for Yamaha will have a contract with them, and especially as a clause that basically they can get rid of you at any point due to your performance, which is one thing that they have hanging over Miguel at the moment, is that he has been injured for a lot of the start of the season, and unfortunately he's not taken to that Yamaha like a lot of people thought, and he has been playing second fiddle to his Australian teammate Jack Miller. So there's an interesting kind of divide going on there at the moment in the Pramac team to see who will remain alongside Toprak for 2026. At the moment, my money personally would be on Jack staying, as I just feel like Miguel is just like the unlucky man at the moment that cannot buy himself a bit of fortune or a bit of good luck. So I think he is probably going to lose his seat in that team. But we've been basically had this question for probably 4-5 years now. Would we see Toprak jump to GP? Everyone has literally said that, like, his style isn't great for GP bike. He really suits these soft, sprung, flexible superbikes that move around. He can do all these near gymnastic style abilities on his bike when he has so much front end feel with these superbikes, because they're so much softer, and if he tries to do it on a GP bike it would fail. They're too rigid, the tyres aren't up to that level. But now with Pirelli coming across, we're going a bit back in time with the 2027 regs in GP, so it's going back to an older school bike. I think it's a perfect time for him to come now that he is coming at this time, so it's an incredibly interesting prospect. I want you to let me know in the comments down below what you think yourselves. Will Toprak be able to adapt? Will it be a good decision for him to come? Will we see him be competitive? Will we ever see him win a race? And more importantly, will we see him doing his kind of trademark stoppies, and will we be able to ride in a way that he is in Superbikes? Because what I really don't want, even if he's not successful, and even if he doesn't win a world championship, win a race, doesn't get multiple podiums, I don't want him to lose his riding style. The big thing for me, the big draw to Toprak, is how beautiful he is on the bike. He absolutely has the bike on the move every part of the corner. He is simply stunning to watch, and I think if GP takes that away from him, I'd be quite sad, and I think that'll be one thing that I'll be looking out for in 2026, is that can he at least ride the bike in a way that's still beautiful and able to move around and do all the things he's doing currently on his superbike. Now, it is a massive risk for him. I think at the moment Belega and Toprak probably could lock down superbikes for the next 5, 6, 7 years. Similar to, I suppose, the way Tom Sykes and Johnny Ray kind of had that period there where they were the top dogs, throw Chaz Davis in, and they were kind of for maybe 3-4 years there was no one really getting close to them guys. So we're in a similar position now where I reckon if Toprak stayed signed on for either Honda or BMW or whoever it may be, and Belega kind of commit his long-term future to Ducati and Superbikes, I think that championship could be locked down by them guys, because I think they're just a step above the current guys in the Superbike paddock. But now that looks like Belega might be on the move in 2027 to some of the GP teams, or have him on his radar. He might go back to a team he was with a long time ago, and that would be VR46. So it's a real interesting prospect. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. I really want your feedback on it. Will we see MotoGP back in Turkey at this wonderful Istanbul park? Will Toprak be a success? Will he ride in the style that we're used to seeing on Superbikes? And how will it work overall? Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I will see you soon in another video on something two wheels in the not so distant future. Thanks for watching. Slán go fóill, Búcailí.